And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Abreu comes up with it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Corey Dickerson is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. An inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Digging in, Jose Abreu. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. One strike now from Archer. This is on the ground over to first. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get his man. Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Pause, now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Into the box now, Garrett Richards. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With two strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Hit hard but foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for route number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Elvis Andrus. This guy plays on winning teams, and there's no coincidence. He catches the baseball, and his team wins. You have to catch the routine ball in order to give your team a chance, and he's one of the best at doing that.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Well, I think he was trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Wilson Ramos goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Here's Lucas Duda now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Andrew Benintendi stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out of the corner, so it...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Duda looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through the slider there.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, Good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Jose Abreu, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Brett Gardner. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Softly hit out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling, but man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
When he's pitching effectively, that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Standing in, Brad Miller. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Andrus fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8th.
At the plate, number 29. He readies for his first plate appearance. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Into the box, Chris Archer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a high strike there, 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. Throw in. The Cougars are out in front, 4-0. Into the box now, Garrett Richards. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame. but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Smith, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrews. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example. The first pitch strike to the hitters today.
Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So Malik Smith the next to hit. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Number 3, Evan
To third, fielded by Abreu. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Corey Dickerson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time.
First baseman, number 7.
Logan Morrison is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Your attention, please.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Pat Neshek answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. So back to back, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hard hit ball to second. Miller is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He went deep last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Here's Archer on 1-2. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Here's Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu.
The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Gardner.
Right side. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And it changes in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Number 36 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Smith is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Brad Miller comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to changeup and put him away, and just hung it up there a little bit too long.
Into the box, number 29. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, 1-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Popped high in the air. Number 35 is there, 2 down. Trevor Plouffe will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Dan Jennings takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Dan Jennings.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Matt Carpenter.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get there as he comes through off the bench with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Smith comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. The tag by Ramos, and they've got him at home plate. Number 35 will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Smith racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Tommy Kingley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Tommy Kingley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
No hits to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled back. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Corey Dickerson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here. Sergio Romo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Duda is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
Second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw gets him 2 down. Ready for another chance. Jose Abreu. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first two guys made outs on just one pitch. What are they doing up there?
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Number 29 into shallow left. And that ends the inning. We'll see Logan Morrison start things off when we come back. And there is Logan Morrison. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
The catcher, number 40,
Wilson Ramos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Lucas Duda swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Ramos is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman
Brad Brock enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Pitching, Brad Brock.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there as he ready once again. Number 29, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that's in there for a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Really aggressive swings right now. Ball's out of the zone, up high. He's swinging through them. Not going to put him in play. He's really got to bring that pitch down and get it into the strike zone.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 35.
Stepping up now, Brad Brock. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller towards second. He's got it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cougars lead it 4-3. Steven Souza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that's in there for strike one. High pop up. Abreu coasts under it. Oh, and he whiffs on it.
Man, this is the stuff they teach you when you're a kid. You've got to call it. Looked like there was some miscommunication out there, and nobody made the play. That's a gift to the other team.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they've got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. And all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Sanchez is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi will start things out against Alex Colomé. Will try to close the door in this one. This one's flared toward left center. Number 29 retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Smith's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. At the plate, number 35. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the 9th. And it brings the tying run to the plate.
Jared Saltalamacchia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Duda ranging back. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 6-4 the outcome today. So that'll just about do it. Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame.